Hi everyone, I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy during this time. I wanted to create a video where I list some quarantine reads because I feel like right now everyone's looking for some comfort and solace, and books do that the most. And you know, from the beginning, books have been essential to my life, and because they provide me comfort and an escape, and I wanted to share my list of books that help me with that, help me ease my anxiety, help me just, escape for a little bit of time from what I'm feeling and just go to this whole different world, and just get lost for a little bit. So I thought I would share those with you guys. There's a few favorites on this list, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let me share them with you right now. Okay, so let's start off with Virginia Woolf. So Virginia Woolf is an incredible author. She's one of my all-time favorites. And I feel like right now, reading her work is the perfect time because, I feel like at least me, my feelings and moodiness have been heightened to extreme levels right now. And her work is a great place to channel all that because that's all she writes about. It's all drama, all feelings. And one of my favorite books by her is The Waves. It's so poetic and so lyrical. You just get lost in her words. They're so lovely. And the whole book, there's no real plot. It's mostly about just like I was saying, it's all about feelings, how people in our lives make us feel, our friends and our family. And it's amazing how many times I've read this book, so many times. I think at least 6 times now, and each reread has provided me more insight into Woolf's work. And not a lot of authors can do that. You can't just constantly keep rereading books and expecting to get something different out of it, but that's what Woolf does. And it's, since there's no real plot to it, what the book is about the important moments in life, family, friends, and just the little things that make life life. And I feel like right now, that's such a beautiful message, and it's so important to remember these things that, life is, it's not this big thing we're looking for. It's these tiny little moments. That's what make up life. And I feel like that's what The Waves taught me, and I feel like a lot of people would appreciate that right now. So The Waves, my quarantine read. Okay, so the next book I wanted to talk about is The Regrets by Amy Bonnaffons. And this book is a really unique love story that revolves around a ghost. And I know that kind of ghost love story has been done so many times, but the way that Bonnaffons writes the story is so unique, and the entire story is so charming, witty, and just it makes you really happy at the end. The way it ends, I don't know, it's hard to explain because I don't want to give too much away of the story. I hate going too in depth what the story's about because I don't want to take anything away from you. So one of the reasons I really liked it, it's a very millennial read. So throughout the story, even though it is a love story, each character has their own issues they're dealing with about just their future and who they are as a person and what they're looking for and all this stuff that I feel like I'm thinking about constantly. So it was really reassuring for me to see that in this book. Reassuring, and just when you just read something that you really connect with because you're like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about the exact same thing. That's crazy. So that's what this book gave to me. And overall, the entire story, when you're going through it, it just, the ending is so cathartic. I feel like this experience is going to be amazing. The whole reading experience is amazing with this book. So I highly recommend checking it out. Okay, so the last book I wanted to talk about is Words in Deep Blue by Cath Crowley. Now, I'm not a huge fan of love stories, and I know even though I talked about The Regrets, which was a love story, but it still is not that genre, I would think. But Words in Deep Blue definitely is. But this book is so cute and sweet. It makes you laugh, it makes you cry, it just makes you so happy in the end. Like, this is one of those books that just makes you love like so much. And I'm not talking about just romantic love. It delves into also platonic love as well, which I really enjoyed because, you know, life is more, it's like, you know, it's like friendship, family, and romantic interest. So it gets all of it in there, and it's actually a YA read, which I was shocked at because I usually don't connect with YA reads, which makes sense because, you know, I'm not of that target audience. So, but this book was so amazing. Every person I've given it to reads it in one sitting, and just, you know, like they tell me every time like how much they loved this book because it was just amazing. And it's really cool because it also is set in a bookstore, and the way the bookstore is described, you're like, I want to go there. Like, this bookstore sounds amazing. And just, yeah, like I could see this actually into a movie. This would be a really cute movie. If they do adapt it, I'm all there. I will be watching it because Words in Deep Blue, telling you, you are going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're just going to be so happy that there are stories like this out there for you to read. And yeah, I think this is the perfect quarantine read, so highly suggest picking up Words in Deep Blue by Cath Crowley. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this list is helpful. I know this time is really difficult and there's so much stress, and I know, especially for me, like right now, I've been overthinking all the time. Like, I'm constantly thinking about all the plans, you know, like just, you know, just the year in general. So the good thing though is that books are a great escape because, you know, you can go into this different world and just be there for however long and have whatever you're thinking about be on the back end, because, you know, like, this is a hard time, and right now more than ever, books, you guys, books are our go-to. We have to just, they'll take care of everything for right now. And I feel like these stories are perfect for that because these are stories that are completely immersive. The writing is incredible, and the you know, just in general, these are going to be stories that I feel like will stick with you for a while. And if they don't, at least you get to enjoy these really beautiful stories, because all of them are amazing. Like, they just are so wonderful. And these are books that they're on my favorites list, basically. You know, like, I'm constantly recommending them to people all the time. And I feel like right now, I hope that these are going to be books that keep you company and will help you during this time. So I hope this was helpful, and all, you know, in general, let me just end this. Bye.